A question from Ismail who said, "Do you produce your own beats at all?"
No, I don't. I made one beat in my whole life, and I'm proud of that beat. I haven't made a song to it yet, but AWOL is my producer. Uh, I met him at a poetry show when he was 10
Right.
years old. He was the hostess' son, and then fast forward fast forward about 10 years, and his dad let me know about him. His dad let me know, hey, he makes beats. Like I got a song called Smart Moves. If you guys ever want to reach out to AWOL, he's on there in the credits on Spotify. You can find his account, his IG, and everything. He
You know,
produced
Smart
Smart
Moves
Moves.
is a very good song.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
And the
Appreciate it.
content shows this huge desire for ownership.
Yes, yes, yes. Some of those songs were written around the time where I was trying to figure out how to make my social network, and I wanted to make it quick. I had to have a purpose for it, and the purpose of my social network is for me to give people the game that nobody necessarily gave me. It's my way of helping others out the way that I wasn't helped out. Like I'll talk to you about how to do whatever the hell you're trying to do.
Bro,
If
that's
you're
actually
trying to,
fucking helpful.
you know, and in doing so, you build good relationships. I think that's the only, that's the key to these relationships that I built. I got something that I'm giving them in return. In a perfect world, you should love somebody just for who they are, right? But in reality, it's like, how can I help you? Let me help you. And if I help you and you go on and you don't rock with me no more, then that's cool with me because I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm happy in my life. I'm at this peace. And I think people understand that energy and they're just like, well, let me rock with this cat because one, he's just reached out and he's assisting me. Like I be helping people like set up their settings for when they rap on BandLab. It takes forever to figure out how to get your settings right
The
on
fuck is
BandLab.
Band Lab?
BandLab is an online DAW. It's an online digital audio workshop.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free. And it's like a social network too. Like you can
What's the
post,
advantages to this?
huh?
So when I hear a new social network, I always have the one concern. It's going to take time, and is there a real return on investing in it? Because a lot of these beat apps, social networks that you can get on your phone are they're not really my cup of tea per se. It's not so much that I'm not in the place in my life where I see a huge value
Hmm.
proposition in them. Not to say that other people shouldn't, but like depending on where you're at. So what's like the value of participating in it? I also saw like DistroKid apparently has a social network component that I should be fucking with. I've never heard of. So like I'm just
Slap.
curious. Sorry.
It's called slaps.
Yeah, and so I'm hearing that there's all these things out there. So would you say this DAW is worth like messing around with for the sake of the social network elements?
No, no, I don't even use the social network part. Like I just use it to make my music.
That's serious though. So you found a free DAW that's browser based. Just jump on that shit, and there's no catch or anything. You just export to everything.
Exports everything, man. And it took me months to figure out the decent presets. My compressor, my another compressor, my EQ, my echo, my de-esser, like all of these plugins. It took me a long time, man, to figure out how to get them right. So what I did was through trial and error, man. I don't know how. Well, yeah, if you do something long enough, you'll figure out how to get it right. That's basically what I did. And once I got it right, I wrote them all down on a piece of paper. That piece of paper is up there somewhere. You know what I mean? I wrote them all down on a piece of paper. And every song I would make, I would have to take about 10, 15 minutes and put each preset the right way so my voice will come out.
I,
But
I, have, I have a question on this
yeah,
because I love what you're saying. Ismail asked if there's no documentation or tutorials or things like that. Is that stuff available for this DAW?
man, no, I
Yeah,
did it
that's what I was
hard.
expecting.
Ismail, it sucks, man. I had to do it on my own, man, and I had to do it in the middle of work and with a little
Yo,
kid, you know.
I, dude, I empathize so heavy. I went on a mission one time.
Man,
How do I rap on the internet without a fucking delay, but also do it in a way where I could rap with other people? I still haven't solved the problem. I was trying to rap in VR. I swear, I was trying to rap in VR and I couldn't solve this one issue yet. It might be solved, but I haven't quite got to testing yet. But yo, I spent like 4 months
yeah,
because there
yeah.
was no, if nobody if nobody really figured it out and created it, it doesn't exist. So I actually made a video called "How to Rap for Free on Beat with OBS and Voice Meter," because it's like it didn't
Nice.
exist. So I figured, fuck it, I'll make the one video because I know for a fact motherfuckers are gonna be hitting me up way too much for
Yeah,
me to
right.
like I didn't want to have that conversation 100 times. It turns out I could do it in a screenshot for most people now, but still, some gamer kid found it. But it's like, to answer the documentation question for real, Ismail. Um, my day job employed me to write the knowledge base for 1 year, and that I did that like 6 months of my time. So 50% of my time would go into the knowledge base. So the cost of a good knowledge base is at least 5 figures a year for a company, because you're gonna have to put at least a salary on that, or at least half a salary on that. So when you're talking freeware, as in like the stuff online that is just available, I guarantee you ain't nobody trying that hard beyond basic tech specs, because nobody can afford to. So unless there's a user community that really is that passionate about creating that documentation, it will not exist for most freeware, which
What's
is the
today? Is
truth.
today Friday?
Today is Saturday, June 12th.
Saturday? Ishmael, if you're a rapper and you want your presets, like like I was mentioning in BandLab or whatever, um, hit me up, send me a message or something like that, man, and then I'll messenger you, and then you put your whatever, so your phone to the, and then I'll tell you each knob to, and each preset to add. It'll probably take about 15, 20 minutes, and then you save the presets, and so every time you rap, your voice will be crisp, and then you just, and there's a way to master your song on BandLab too. It's dope. You just drop it in and it masters it.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Have
All
you
of my
ever?
music through BandLab.
That's an interesting resource. I mean, I hit what I would call in my personal life an engineering pipeline issue. So everything is good on the writing. I finally got the beats situation nice, and then I realized that engineering is not easy to freely get, or and when you pay for it at a good rate, there's clogs of timelines, and the high rates are a bit out of Holden's budget right now. So
I totally
it's like,
understand.
yo, finding solutions. Like I realized my homeboy in Montreal, just to plug him here, this guy Merker Miyagi, he's setting up a course. So for like $20 or some shit, don't quote me on the prices, you get access to this 10-week group Zoom call session where he'll mix music with you and go over the fundamentals of how to like do a lot of this shit. So
That's
like
yeah.
that kind of resources, I was like,
That's
fuck
why.
me. If I can learn to just do, I want to learn how to do bad mixing, as in it completes the job and it's like it passes. It doesn't have to be great. It just has to
Yeah, yeah,
pass the test and hit
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
goal of
That's where
whatever it
I'm
is.
at. That's where I'm at, man. No extras, and it doesn't sound like trash. Like that's it. That's it. Give
And
me
then you
my
could
B
start.
minus. That's it. It's B minus, no B plus. It's just a B maybe. I don't know. And that's where I'm at, dude.
Yo, the man has the number 3 on spot iTunes chart on some sales shit with B minus. Y'all hear that? 50,000 fucking streams, B minus. You fucking
Hey,
hustles. I love
man,
what you're saying, because it shows that it really isn't about perfection. It's
it
like,
really isn't. And people will rock with you throughout the journey too. I got the same people that used to listen to songs that I made with headphones and my iPhone, and now they're listening to it with my blue whatever mic and shit. Where I'm at now. And these are the same people that are gonna be
bro,
listening
you're
to.
using a blue? Like the Yeti?
Uh, I got the blue Bird. Is it Bluebird? It's the
Mm,
Bluebird mic. I think they have Bluebird, and then they got Baby Bottle, and they have the one before the Bluebird, which
is
is
that
the
a
Spark.
USB or does it plug into a sound card?
USB. It plugs right into my interface, and then I plug my interface into my laptop.
Yeah, it's serious still. And you just got the sound card, and it's all proper.
That's it. That's how I make all my music, man. It's just three components: interface, laptop, and my mic. My triangle offense.
Well, the and then the fourth component of you putting the time in.
That's it. Making sure the baby's not crying, making sure the baby's taken care of, making sure he's sleeping. That's it, man.
Do you do music videos? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to like actually check for that part. I was too busy listening to the music.
I can't find a videographer out here in San Antonio for the life of me, man.
For real?
I searched Craigslist and I'm just not putting the right keywords in.
Yo, you're
I
not
got a
on
homeboy.
Instagram.
I got a homeboy. I haven't searched Instagram yet.
Yo, that's how the kids do it. They type by like, yo, I started trying it. So I started looking for Montreal beatmakers, and you type in Montreal beatmaker, Montreal producer, and when you type that into the search as a single word, the hashtag will show up. So you go like San Antonio videos or whatever. But the other way to do it is to look for rappers on Instagram posting their video snippets, and the videographers guarantee you they're getting linked or hashtagged or something, and you'll be able to like figure out what the local people use as hashtags. And from that, you can work back to the accounts of the videographers. Yo, I've underutilized Instagram like my whole career, and this is just some new shit for like the last couple of months when I started talking to young people about how they do things. And I
Yeah,
realized Facebook's kind of trash for finding things. Facebook is great for all the reasons I love Facebook, but Instagram is litty. And now they got those like 32 person group chats that they have going on with the kids where they share content, and they're like these little privatized social networks. Like I found out in the West Island of Montreal, there's like a bunch of young English kids that just work together in Instagram groups. And I'm like,
what?
wow,
That's
that's cool.
dope.
You know,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
like you don't even know that it's happening just because we're all on the Facebook group shit.
yeah. Right, right, right. I didn't even realize that. Thanks for putting me up on that, man. I'm gonna have to write that
You're
down.
dropping all kinds of knowledge over here.
Exhaust that knowledge, man. Hell yeah.